Joe Girardi has been hired by the Philadelphia Phillies. It's happened. It is confirmed. We've got the Phillies beat guy for MLB.com. We've got John Heyman. It is confirmed. And we have now completed what could be the worst 5-day stretch in New York sports history. This calls for a mental health day. We said it before. If this was going to happen this week, we would take a mental health day. So what we need is to let Richard Neer know that we are not working tomorrow. He will be working tomorrow. We're making this an executive decision. We're not even running it by Chernoff. We're allowed these mental health days. And all of us are going to take off. And that's just not just Boomer and me. This is all of us. We have all gone through this week. So, Mark, just so you know, Richard Neer will host.
Oh, look who showed up.
All right, Richard Neer will host. Chris Lepresti will do the updates. We will have Brian Rascona on the board. And we will have Tommy Lugauer producing. All right, that's what we'll have tomorrow. All right, here's Richard on the phone right now. Hey, Richard, what are you doing tomorrow, 6 a.m.?
Sleeping, hopefully.
No, well, you're going to be working for us. We're taking a mental health day.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This has to come from Chernoff. You guys just can't do this.
No,
Yeah, we can do whatever we want.
we're doing
Number 1 in the morning. We can do whatever we want.
Listen, Richard, we've decided this just one time. I mean, we've been listening to Chernoff for a long, long time. You've been listening to him for longer. We're taking this into our own hands. It's a nice shift, right? He did Football Friday for you, right? It's great. Football Friday during the fall book.
Friday is I thought it was Tuesday today. I'm sorry. I don't know what day it is. Is football started already?
Yes, it is. Yes, it has. Okay, we're taking the mental health day.
I don't think so, guys. I love Richard, and Richard knows that. But
yeah.
Tomorrow you'll be here because it's Football
You know what?
Friday.
You make me sick.
You've already made me sick.
You make me sick, Chernoff.
Richard, what is this? I love Richard.
Richard will be here Saturday.
That sounds like I don't have any faith that he can do your show.
That's right.
Right.
And carry the ball, and that is very offensive to me. And I've known Mark for 40 years, and I can't believe he said that.
Yeah,
Mark Richard is very upset with you.
Right.
He's
I'm
known
very
you
offended.
for 40 years. He
That's
can't
right.
hear you, Richard, so we're repeating
You
everything
guys
you
didn't give
just
me
said to
headphones.
us.
Yeah.
And the thing is that he cannot believe that you are not, you don't have the confidence in
Right, you
him
don't have his
sitting in
back
for us.
Right,
Yes.
he said
That he
that
can carry the ball.
Like I love Richard, but is
Yes.
not acceptable
Yeah.
in his way. Now he does have the headphones on now, Richard. If you'd like to yell in his face, please
Okay,
do so.
well, no.
Hi, Richard.
Since Mark feels that way about me, I will make this a quid pro quo. I just learned that expression recently. How about if I do the show tomorrow, he pays me what he's paying you guys for one show? How about
Yeah, well, here's the deal. If Boomer and Gio are willing to give up their day's salary to you.
No, I'm taking a
No
mental
problem.
health day.
No.
New York State
You've
says
used
I
your
can
va-
take a mental health day. I need a mental health day.
You've used your mental
You're
health
driving
day.
me crazy right now.
You've used up your days.
No, I have not
Yes,
used up
you
my
have.
days. I have not. I've never used a mental health day. I need one.
Get Natalie on the phone.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Human resources handle this. I think this goes way above our pay grade. You know?
Why can't you just do like Richard and, I don't know, Simo, Chris Moore? Have the two of them do it.
Yeah, oh, sure. Anybody
Oh, boy,
else?
that would really put the listeners to sleep.
Well, Richard, we appreciate you stepping up at a pinch for us. We are going to do this together without the blessing of Chernoff, and there's really nothing you can do about it if we just don't show up and they dial you up. And that's that.
You know what? Just stay on speed dial and just stay by your phone.
Well, no,
It's a dock the payday.
I need to have in writing the exact amount of money I'm going to be paid for this particular endeavor. So that has to happen first.
Okay.
Whether it comes from you guys or from Mark, or
Coming
from the
from me.
HR department, or from the head of Entercom.
Yes,
I got a better
that's a
one.
good call to make.
Well, either that. Yeah, right.
All right, Richard,
Never mind, I'm gonna say
we
it.
appreciate it, and we'll be listening to you tomorrow. We'll be watching on CBS Sports Network from our beds. So very good. That's
Okay, thank you, guys.
All right, there you go.
Richard. See you, man.
Yep, Richard Neer, who'll be filling in for us tomorrow.
I
So.
mean, come on, Mark. This is ridiculous. I mean,
It's
this
not
has
April
been like
1st.
the worst sports week in the history of New York. It has to be.
Well, that's
Yeah.
a rough one. It really is.
Yeah, like outside of
Yankees,
tragedy, yeah.
Giants,
Right.
Jets, Joe Girardi, Knicks lose, Nets lose.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, and you expect
Your
us to-
Rangers lost the other night,
shut
too.
up already.
Your Rangers lost. Your Rangers lost.
Look at him.
happy.
Come over there, put this Kimura lock on you if you're not
thanks.
careful.
Oh, man.
Look at it this way. It can only go up from here.
Can it?
I mean, Mark,
It-
what
I'm going
is
to do
this?
what I do with my granddaughter. She likes it when I do this, and she thinks it's, a little bunny rabbit. Hi, Boomer. You're working tomorrow.
Somebody's had too many gummy
I've been on
worms this
drugs
morning.
today.
Somebody else needs to take a mental health day.
Oh, man. Well, that's because Mark lives off of negativity. You
Yes.
love this stuff.
No,
you,
I don't.
You love
No,
it.
no,
Oh
no.
God, you love
I
it.
wanted those Yankees to be in the World Series like you wouldn't believe.
Well, that you love, but the rest of it you could live with. Like you kind of think it's
No.
funny that the Mets don't get Girardi.
So is your son going to trade Lindor to the Yankees or what?
Why would you? First of all, I have no knowledge of it. I wouldn't even
yeah,
start a
yeah,
rumor
I'm just
like
asking,
that.
I'm asking you a
I
question.
can't imagine him doing that.
Oh,
under any
Joel
circumstance.
Sherman says it should happen.
Let him go call my son. That's what I tell you.
Oh, why'd you get? You can't speak for your son?
Oh, not
Why
on that stuff.
Do you think that would be a good trade for the Yankees?
Who are they giving up?
I don't know. You could have Clint Frazier. You could have Greg Bird. You could have.
You can have all of them.
Yeah.
You could have Lions. You can have,
Great. And Tigers.
yes.
This is an atrocity. You really think? I think it can get worse from here. I can because who the Mets hire that could be a mess. What if it's a bombshell candidate that none of us like?
Who's the bombshell candidate in your idea?
I don't know. I love when Sean Marash said Terry Collins. That was a great one.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know who the bombshell could be.
Well, it's going to be the bombshell, and it's going to be someone that we hate. There's that.
Well,
and
we'll
then
see.
R.J. Barrett's going to get some sort of, knee injury. That can happen, right?
Do the Indians
Kyrie
have
Irving will
another,
break the rest of his face.
Do the Indians have another bench coach or somebody we can take from them?
I don't know. They have a bunch of good coaches, but I think Brad Mills, who is the bench coach, is very tight with Tito from Kona.
All right, so
don't think he's coming.
All right. Thanks, Mark.
You're welcome.
We'll see you, man.
See you tomorrow morning,
No, see
guys.
you Monday.
Yes. See you tomorrow.
What about Mike Francesa?
Oh, why don't you get Mike on the phone and ask him?
No, I'm just asking you.
Don't ask me. Ask Mike.
You're the program
I
director on
I
here.
do not speak for Mike Francesa.
I'm not asking you to speak for him. I'm just saying, what about it?
That he should be the next Mets
would be a
manager.
bombshell.
Ask him.
That would be a
Yeah,
bombshell.
Call
would be.
Jeff.
Yeah.
That would be a bombshell.
Yeah. Maybe he can just manage from Mets.com. He could do that. All right.
Goodbye.
Get out of here.